KILR Killer Game.
Hello gamers, simmers, and pilots. I am the Killer Gamer, and welcome to the World Tour featuring Fly. The first Fly with the extras on it, so it's Fly 2K, but it is Fly number 1. Alrighty, so I'm kind of clicking around on stuff. Ah, there we go. I was looking for local time. Okay. So one of the things that I had mentioned is the difference between running this with unaccelerated 3D versus accelerated 3D. Now, running this on VMware, Windows 98, the best I can do is setting DirectX. I think 6. So there's no 3D acceleration, but it looks pretty decent, with the exception of this building here in front of us. That looks kind of awful. I don't think it's supposed to look like that, but what I'm going to do is go into slew mode, because I want to show you how everything looks from up in the air. Okay, I went ahead into spot mode, and we're just kind of lifting up in the air, just so you can take a look at the textures that are all around here. Okay, visibility is a little funky there. It's only, supposedly it's only 10 miles, but that's where it's set. But take a look at the graphics. Now they kind of blur out a little bit here as they get a little further away, but hey, it looks pretty decent. It looks okay. Now let me go ahead and show it to you. I'll go ahead and show it to you with the 3D accelerated mode. Now, in order to do this, I have to actually run it in PC emulator with the Voodoo graphics. Okay, so we are here in PC emulator. As you can see, it's having some difficulties. We still have that same plane wanting to go over there. The buildings aren't so twisted looking now. I've got this running. You can see up here on the top of the screen a Pentium MMX 200, and it's going between 101%, 86%, 82%. Yeah, so it's having some issues there. So it smoothed this whole thing out. It doesn't even look as nice as it did. Oh, I need to go to slew mode here. And get ourselves up in the air. Now maybe this would look better if I had Voodoo 2, but Voodoo 2 was not working when I tried it, so I just have Voodoo 1. But take a look at what it does. You see how it smears everything out? I don't like this at all. It looks awful. Now maybe on an actual machine it looks better, and maybe not. I don't know. I don't have an actual machine that I can do this with. Now maybe someone does, and someone can mention if it looks better or not. I wish there were more buildings here. It's all kind of flat. But yeah, this is it. This is what it looks like. Let's go over to one of the runways here, and we'll take a look at the textures there. I like how the textures look. And DirectX, yeah, you can see the little squares and stuff, but it appears to have more texture to it. Let's see how it does over here. It's probably going to be exactly the way you expect. Okay, that's not too bad. So that's not too bad. I mean, as I was saying before, it smooths it out. I mean, you can see the squares if you look at them closely, and it just looks like someone, you know, with a painting, took water and just went, you know, and blended it all out. And maybe people like that, and maybe they don't. I mean, the ground, you can clearly see that, you know, the squares that were there are not there, but what happens is like all the definitions of the city seem to be washed away, and I don't like that look. So, and well, trying to play this in PCem, well, you can see how choppy it is, and there's no way that you know, if there's a better option for me to be able to play and it look good and smooth with smooth frame rate, then I'm going to go with that option, because I don't think your guys are going to want to watch a video that's all choppy like that. And I'm not counting the very old simulators, because well, the frame rate was low on those. So but anyway, here you go. This is what it looks like with 3DFX. Voodoo, I don't like it. You know, again, if it looks better on a regular machine, I don't know, let me know. Now see, I went ahead and I went off full screen mode, and it looks better already. The colors are better. It, you know, it doesn't look so washed out. Of course, it plays really bad. At least with 3D acceleration, it's a little smoother, but this is not. See, the taxiways just, I don't know, there's the color overall just looks better. Of course, this looks pretty bad. Look. But you can see how, as I get higher, you can see there's more definition. It doesn't wash all that out and smooth it and everything. So I don't know. Let me know what you think in regard. Do you think this is better? Do you think the 3DFX is better? Be interested. Just let me know. All right, let's go ahead and go back to VMware. All right, well, now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and get to the flight. Now, that's not, that sound that you're hearing is not the plane that we're in. That happens to be the AI, or if you want to call it dynamic air traffic. Is he going through the building? Bye. It's like Jello. Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh, is he turning around now? Okay, well, you know, yay for air traffic. Okay, so one thing that you may have noticed is that we don't have anything up in the sky. Now we're going to go ahead and take care of that. At least I hope we are. We're going to go over here to environment, and we're going to load in some real world data. And this is a meter file that I actually just edited. I took one of the existing ones, made a copy of it, and then I copied in information that I got from airnav.com. I just looked up one of the airports, one of the airports in this area, like Chicago O'Hare. I copied the meter data from that on top of what's in here, minus the date. I don't know if the date affects anything or not. I just took the actual weather part itself, copied it in there, and sometimes when you look up an airport in airnav.com, it gives you like surrounding airports. So I went ahead and copied those in there also. In some cases, I had to actually add it in because it wasn't in there originally. And I also looked up the airports that were not in the surrounding area, that weren't listed, but I knew were in the surrounding area. And I put all those in. And we're going to go ahead and test this to make sure it works. So try clicking that first. Go and click OK. Importing meter data. Now, it doesn't look like it changed anything here, but it may have changed something out there. And we'll see if that is the case. I'm going to resume session. We don't, or do we want to restart it? And use the new settings. Yeah, I guess we'll restart that. Okay, so it doesn't seem like it added any weather. Well, the function works in Fly 2. It pops weather in and out, though, which is kind of annoying, but it doesn't look like it did anything here. Well, that's annoying. Well, let's go ahead and go back to environment. I guess we'll try putting some weather back in here. And I don't see an option. See, there's not even a thing here to clear. So I guess it didn't load it in. Or maybe it didn't load in what I wanted. Here, let's try a different file and see if that does anything. Let's load in January. Let's see. Add file. Or maybe it has to be a certain time. I don't know. This is still the same thing that I selected before. And you can click clear, but I don't think that worked. Our plane is, our jet is back over there. Was he behind us? Oh, he's going in that direction this time. Okay, and we do have weather up on the top. It's not from the meter file, though. Okay, so that function doesn't appear to work, apparently. Boy, that thing seems awfully big. I guess compared to the Cessna, it would be awfully big. Oh man, are you going to go through the building too? Or is he going to go around in circles? He didn't know where he's going. Now, let me just go this way. And then I'll go that way. Alright, well, anyway. I think he's going through us. Okay, well, mostly through us. No, all the way through us, apparently. Dude, man! Figure out where you're going. Okay, well, I know where we're going. we'll pull up the map here. You may notice the plane here in the middle is this orange thing, and that's the one that's spinning around, not knowing where he's going. So this is where we're at. I love this. I love these map things inside the simulator. This is just cool. Okay, so we're here at O'Hare, and we're going to be flying to DuPage, which is somewhere over here. I can't see it. Is this it? This is Aurora, which is one. It's right. I guess it's this one right here. It's spread off here. And if we were to click on this and go over here, then it. Oh, that's weird. It's not clicking exactly where I put it, but you can see here we can drag it out. It's like a ruler, so it says, oh, it's 16.7 nautical miles. I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's kind of cool. So that is where we're going. And we'll go ahead and get this turned on here. We'll turn on the master switches and turn on our beacons and all of that fun stuff right here. Get our taxi lights, nav lights, strobe lights, and we have to turn the fuel pump on in order to get this thing to start. Okay, so we're good to go there. Now, in order, I can't scroll this down and turn that off. You see that? So what I've got to do, I've got to go Alt-Enter, which throws it into a window here. Oh, by the way, here is the meter file that I was talking about here. So I came in here and I just copied in here. Let me search for. So I left the time the same, and I just copied in this part right here. That's what I did. Apparently, that doesn't work. So, boo on that. Now, normally, this is what the game would do. You'd be scrolling up and down and all that. But I can go here and then turn it off. And then just do Alt-Enter. That puts us in full screen, but then I don't have a cursor and menu items. Hit Alt-Enter again. And there we go. So keep in mind, this is VMware. It allows me to do the whole screen like this, as opposed to Voodoo, which has a maximum of 800 by 600, so you still got to scroll around. But at least with this, I don't have to, so that's nice. And we're set. Let's go and turn on the radios here. And let's see, do we need to turn on? I don't think we need to do any navs. We're good. We've got the vector map, and that works out pretty well. So we're going to go ahead and do our ATC up here, and we have to do ATIS first, so we'll go ahead and load that up for O'Hare.
ORD, arrival information, Oscar 1430, Zulu, automated weather observation, wind calm, visibility 10 miles, few clouds at 10,000 feet, broken clouds at 20,000 feet, temperature is 70 degrees. Dew point is 50 degrees. Altimeter is 29.92. That's the airman. Departures contact clearance.
It's lagging.
121.60. Prior to taxi. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Oscar ORD.
All right, turn that off there. Whoa! Now it's putting more information up here. Well, that looks lovely. Now it's stuck. Now we'll go ahead and do clearance delivery. Let's see, what options does it give it? What do you mean contact ATIS? See, this is... Sometimes this thing is broke. Let's see if we can open up our flight plan. Open IFR flight plan.
ORD radio system 172 Sierra Echo. Would you open my IFR flight plan at this time? System 172 Sierra Echo ORD radio. We had you off at 1450 Zulu, and we'll open your flight plan at this time.
Now it's 1457 Zulu. I had... Oh, good, I can turn it off. That's how I had the flight plan set. So we're not too late. Alright, since clearance delivery are being a bunch of buttheads, let's go to ground control. And then O'Hare. And then we'll request taxi to runway.
ORD ground. System 172 Sierra Echo, ready to taxi. System 172 Sierra Echo ORD ground. Taxi to runway 27 right and hold short. System 2 Sierra Echo, roger. Taxi to runway 27 right and hold short.
And we are set, so... Oh, I don't have my joystick set up here. I forgot about that. Let's go ahead and set that here. Okay, never mind. I forgot that my joystick does not work in VMware. I hate that. There's our arrows. I was wondering where those were. We can see Chicago out there in the distance. I got a feeling this would fly awesome using a control stick or gamepad, which is what I have. I know some people are thinking, dude, man, you got all these flight simulators and you don't have a yoke? Nope. It's on my to-do list. I have a control stick. It works I have a gamepad, you know. I mean, it works. It does. It works for what I want. So, meh. At least it does when I run it natively in Windows and not virtually. But yeah, seriously, I mean, on the, well, let me get ourselves around here. All right, here we go. So yeah, I mean, here, I have everything at my fingertips, right? So I've got my elevator control and my ailerons here. I can use my rudder with this one. And then all my buttons I got set for throttle and flaps and brake and landing gear. And I don't have anything set for those, but... And it works. It's all in one, you know, thing. I don't have like a yoke here and pedals and a throttle control and, you know, I don't have all this stuff littering my desk, which doesn't have a whole lot of room anyway. Yeah, as a matter of fact, if I did have a yoke, I'm not sure how I would set it up because I have two desks that form an L. I'm at the corner of it. If I ever do get a VR setup, then maybe at that time I will. Something tells me we missed our turn. Well, there it is. Yeah, here we'll just go right over the grass here. See, now, kiddies, when you are flying, make sure you pay attention to where you're supposed to go. I just did that to show you what not to do. This thing has taken us for a tour. Hey, go this way.
Echo ORD ground. Contact tower at 126.90. 720 Echo, Roger. Contact tower at 126.90. To Sierra Echo ORD ground. Good day.
126 point... What? Oh, heck. Oh, okay, 90. Well, now that I have it up here, now I can't get rid of it. Yes, I can.
ORD tower. 1720 Echo. Request takeoff clearance. Cessna 172 Sierra Echo ORD tower. Clear for takeoff. 720 Echo, Roger, clear for takeoff.
We'll close that annoying thing. And we'll turn nice and slow. Nice and slow. This is the runway we landed on. Of course, I didn't enter any wind. I'm really bummed out by the meter file. That would have been so nice. I really wanted to test that. Okay, we are set. Let's go ahead and get started. Got our windows here at those ugly terminals. I was getting a little worried. This was kind of lagging there for a moment. I thought it was going to crash. Start to see some of the clouds here. It's kind of faded in. Some of the clouds don't look all that impressive. I'm still using the sky add-on, and like it's a little too faint for what I like. I like them to have a little bit more definition. And why are we seeing the moon? It's not that late. Let's report our position. That was me hitting the wrong control. There we go, that's what I wanted. Okay, so we're heading to DuPage, as you can see here. I don't know if there's a way to fill this in. Not that I really need it, but let's get ourselves turned here. I think this is only giving us how far it is, not how far we have left. Here's air traffic. I don't know, it might be landing at DuPage. We can double click on DuPage. It will give us some information here. So this is kind of nice. So it gives us all of our frequencies, which you can click and it will automatically tune in for you. So that's kind of cool too. Along with, the ILS, which doesn't appear to be clickable. We can try it, I guess. I don't know. And of course, something I mentioned before is how this shows the curvature of the Earth, which I think is a really nice touch. Getting a little closer here. About halfway there. And I see it right over here. Alright, let's go ahead and contact them. Hey, let's try that one thing that we have brought up here. Let's go here, click on DuPage, and let's go to... Here it is. There. Yeah, it clicked it. It actually changed it. Approach control. There it goes. Yeah, worked.
KDPA approach. Cessna 172 Sierra Echo. Request approach for landing. Cessna 172 Sierra Echo. KDPA approach. Clear for the approach runway 28. Turn right heading 053. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Cessna 2 Sierra Echo. Roger. Clear for approach runway 28. Turn right heading 053.
No, 28 is right in front of us.
Sierra Echo KDPA approach. Squawk 5172.
Oh crap, that didn't work. 5,
Sierra
1,
Echo KDPA approach.
7,
Did you copy?
2.
Cessna 2 Sierra Echo Roger. Squawk 5172. Sierra Echo DPA approach. Radar contact 2 Sierra Echo DPA approach. Turn right heading 008. Cessna 2 Sierra Echo Roger. Turn right heading 008.
Let's quickly turn into tower. So you can override those commands so that way it's not like taking you all over the place. And that's what we did. Because it's like, hey, you know, the runway's right here in front of us. So I'm not going to sit there and do all these loop-de-loops and whatever it is it wants us to do. See our VASI indicators. We use some elevator trim to try to slow our descent. And let's see if we can get lined up here. I do hate how the and I think that's just the fault of the graphics driver, but the fact how the textures are just sliding all over the place. There we go. Let's try to keep that. It's not quite what I wanted to do. Oh.
Hey, tower. Contact ground at 121.80. Good day. Cessna 2, Sierra Echo, Roger. Contact ground at 121.80.
I don't know what I'm pulling up here. .80. Now again, we can go ahead and click on our vector here. It's just Shift M. Double click on DPA and go over here to ground. And 121.80. Watch this here. Boom, and it clicks it. Very nice. Press taxi to terminal.
DPA ground. Cessna 172 Sierra Echo is clear of the runway. Request taxi to parking.
Okay, maybe I'm not.
172 Sierra Echo. DPA ground. Taxi to parking. Cessna 2 Sierra Echo. Roger. Taxi to parking.
And I think this is about right as far as what's at the airport. They do have something like this over towards the north end. There are buildings over in that direction too. Oh my, glitch. Why is it doing all that? Oh, hangars. Looks like we might be able to actually go inside one, maybe. I think it's going to take us to main. Well, yeah, because that was hangars over there. I don't know. I guess it could have parked us over there.
MKE ground, taxi to parking. 4 Romeo Kilo Heavy, Roger, taxi to parking.
I don't know where MKE is. Oh, isn't that Milwaukee? Yeah, that's Milwaukee. Why are we getting stuff from Milwaukee all the way down here? That seems to be like some default, this is too fast of a turn. Some default, you may have noticed it early when I had turned on the air traffic. That was like the first thing that it came on. So I don't know why MKE always appears to be an option. Oh great, I can't even turn that thing off. Oh, I did something.
La la la. La 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 la.
And the lights are on, but nobody's home. No, the lights are on. I'm not sure why. Okay, so at DuPage, we just have a tower sitting over here. There's actually more. There's a terminal building that kind of has the half circle curve. So, not completely accurate.
2 Sierra Echo DPA ground. Contact clearance delivery at 119.75. Cessna 2 Sierra Echo, Roger. Contact clearance delivery at 119.75. 2 Sierra Echo DPA ground. Good day.
Now, why would they have you do clearance delivery? I don't know. Now, I think that's the right spot for the tower, but you can see here how the area here is curved. You see that? There should be a terminal building here. Okay, we'll go and just park right here. Park it! There we go. We want flight service. DPA. No flight plan. Oh, I guess because it decided my flight plan was done. Fine, then. We'll turn off our avionics. Maybe. Okay. We can't exactly turn it off. Oh, okay. I scrolled down a little bit. There we go. There we go. Got everything turned off. All right. So we are here at DuPage. And relatively simple flight. We spent a little extra time kind of going over inputting real-world data, which didn't work. Maybe it's because of VMware. Maybe it would actually work correctly if you did it through PC emulator or like on an actual machine. It might actually work then. I don't know. But speaking of PC emulator, we went ahead and brought that up to take a look and see what it looked like as far as 3D accelerated graphics. So that way you can kind of compare the difference on should you use it, or is it better just to go with just the regular graphics. Me personally, I would rather just go with the regular graphics because with the DirectX you can do 32-bit, you can do a bigger screen, and it looks decent. It looks decent. At least, you know, it doesn't look like it's smeared, you know, all over the ground. And There's more definition, so I prefer this. But anyway, that's it. I appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed this, leave a like and share with some others. Let's get these videos out there so other people know that they're available. Because my station, or my channel is my station. I'm thinking back to the times when I had internet radio. My channel doesn't have a whole lot of subscribers, so it's not up in the algorithm, so a lot of my videos don't really show up. So the more people that we can share these videos with, and the more people that watch, the more the videos are going to be available for people to find or happen to notice. So the more that we can get to build our community up, the more we'll be able to share these flights and these experiences with other simmers like us. And additionally, in addition to all that, there's that notification bell that you can ring. That way you know when the next video is uploaded to the channel. But other than all that, I hope you have fun. I did. And I will see you on the next leg of our journey.